Established in 1647, Kittery is Maine's oldest incorporated town. It's going to be the first town that you hit if you're crossing the Piscataqua Bridge into Maine. Kittery has a lot of great downtown shops, some outlets, and some really awesome private beaches. And so if you are planning on visiting Maine, make sure that Kittery is not just a town that you pass through. As locals to the area, here are our top 5 recommendations of things to do while you're here.
Foreside. If you're looking for a great restaurant or local coffee shop with some really cool small town Maine vibes, the Kittery Foreside is your place to be. Over the last number of years, a ton of great shops and restaurants have opened and really created a great place to spend an afternoon or evening, or both. There's plenty to choose from. At the Foreside you can find coffee shops, there's a noodle bar, Indian food, your standard burger joint, Mexican food, of course, seafood, lobster rolls, and even a few high-end restaurants that are sure to impress, and so make sure you visit the Foreside on your trip to Kittery. The outlets. If shopping is your thing, then the outlets are where it's at. A number of stores and restaurants line Route 1, and there's plenty of good deals to be found here. It's a great way to spend a rainy day on vacation, but be warned the traffic can get pretty busy in the summertime. When you're here, make sure to stop by the Kittery Trading Post, especially if you're into outdoor activities. It's got all you could ever ask for and probably more. Pepperell Cove. The maritime history of Pepperell Cove dates back to the 1600s. When codfish filled the Atlantic and colonial empires were made. It was named after Sir William Pepperell, a native of Kittery who became a decorated soldier and an owner of over 130 ships that operated out of there. Today it's a local marina and waterfront restaurant, has some great food and drinks, and one of the best views of the harbor that you're going to find. If nothing else, swing into Pepperell Cove to watch the sunset. I promise you won't regret it. Fort Foster. Definitely one of the coolest beaches you will ever visit. Fort Foster is an old military fort that was active from 1901 to 1946. During both World Wars, soldiers at Fort Foster kept watch over our country, and the fort was manned until being deactivated and closed in 1948. Today, the remains of the fort are found throughout what can only be described as one of Kittery's best-kept secrets. Fort Foster is an amazing place to take the family for a day at the beach, and because it's so large, even if there are many people there, it really never gets too crowded. I know because I take my family there all the time. There's a great boardwalk as well, and you have some great views of Whaleback Lighthouse and the Isle of Shoals. If you're looking for an amazing way to spend a day in Kittery, don't miss Fort Foster. Sea Point Beach. Although it's technically considered a town beach, you can park down the road and walk into Sea Point Beach even if you are not a Kittery resident. It's a beautiful way to spend a day, go for a walk, or just enjoy the smell of the ocean air. It's definitely more private than most beaches, especially in this area, and so if you enjoy going to the beach but aren't looking for the crowds, Sea Point Beach is going to be your best bet.
Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing for more great content just like this. And thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.